Hi, I think we've all heard the phrase knowledge is power, but we believe knowledge is profitable if you leverage it right. Hi, my name is Dr. Victoria Boyd, and I'm a trainer, a speaker, an author, a consultant. All of these things led me to the nonprofit and education sectors, and I've been in them for over 30 years. It also was a motivation to create the foundation of what I do: education, awareness, and resources for entrepreneurs and nonprofits. And I'm proud to be the founder of the Philanthropreneur Foundation, where we promote purpose and profits. And if you just look at what our name implies, philanthropy and entrepreneurships, we believe that should be a working model. What you're going to see today is me looking at my expertise and what businesses need. I really went back and said, okay, I do all of these things for nonprofits. What can I help the businesses with? How can I help? And what I saw was that I could show them a two-way street of purpose and profits. Yes, a two-way street where you have philanthropy and entrepreneurship working together to help your business. We all know marketing is important, but who wants to pay for ads? Not me, that's for sure. How can we get free ads? And thinking back, most of my nonprofit clients are getting free ads. So how can we tap into that resource? So once again, let's think about leveraging your knowledge. It can be profitable. How much content have you created for your business? Think about it. Do you have archived podcasts? How about some past webinars? What are your lead magnets? Do you have blogs? Now, they're very valuable, but without traffic, they're really pretty useless. How much content do you give away in your business free? Like ebooks, e-guides, worksheets, workbooks. Now, everything I mentioned there, they're also ideas for you of the type of knowledge you could offer, because knowledge is profitable. And if you have some of these items, we can leverage them with a Google ad grant. If you want to learn more all about the specifics, we also have our 10K free money guide, but I'm going to tell you more about how you can get started today, because this is the solution for you to get $10,000 per month in free ads too. You're going to think about paying it forward. Yes, giving back to the community, sharing your resources, your information, and your knowledge. It's worth $120,000 a year. Sharing your knowledge through your own education-based tax-exempt organization will make you eligible for the Google Ad Grant. And Google loves to see organizations that are educating the community. And we can say with an education-based organization, you will be approved for a 501c3 organization. There's three elements that you need to think about. You're going to provide education. That means they will come to your site and have access to information, different educational products that you already have. Through that education, you're building awareness because you're going to share with them other ideas and strategies, and then you will be the resource for those solutions. So you're providing education on your tax exempt website, and through that organization, it's the hub of information. You're building awareness of other strategies, and then you present your business as the resource. Here's how it works. You're educating and empowering people in the community, and they get all of that information on your nonprofit organization website. What you're doing is you're providing educational content, e-guides, webinars, all of those different things that I mentioned. And it is driving traffic as they select and take advantage of those educational resources. It's driving traffic, which then goes to your for-profit page. You're gathering leads and potential prospects because now you are the resource for additional services. You have just built awareness for your business. Here's some frequently asked questions that we get. This is too good to be true. It must be a scam. No, it's not. Google Ad Grants have been around since 2003, and they're only getting bigger. Google has provided over 1.5 million different organizations with these grants. And it is a great way to share information. I don't think they're going away anytime soon. So no, it is not a scam. What type of ads they provide are called text ads. And I'm sure you've seen them. If you go on any Google site and do any type of search, the first type of ads that pop up are the text ads. They're right at the top of the page. And so they're extremely valuable when you're doing ads. It is just a matter of managing and making sure you get your ads out there. And here's some more questions on a variety of different areas. How can you move leads from your tax-exempt entity to your for-profit business without causing conflict? Well, first of all, your tax-exempt entity is strictly for sharing information, being the hub of that information. That's all they do there is get that information. But on the back end, when they submit the form to access that information, your business now has access to that database. You can share more information with them. The tax-exempt nonprofit always stays singularly as the hub of information, and your business always stays as the business entity. So there is no conflict. How much money does your tax-exempt entity need to generate? You're not going to be generating any funds. You're simply going to be sharing information. Your sole purpose is education, and that's all you're going to do. Don't even worry about funding or a minimum amount. Just share information. How do you fund philanthropy from my tax-exempt organization? As I mentioned before, your sole purpose is to provide education, and you're not going to need to think about funding philanthropy. Now, if that really is important to you, just think about this. With all of the additional assets that you're going to be earning through your business, you can then use your business to fund your philanthropic interest. It adds credibility to that business. It adds customer base because they will want to support a business that has social impact. So there are some benefits of funding the philanthropy through your for-profit business. It's a Google program. Why can't I just do it myself? You know, honestly, if you want to, go ahead and try. Because yes, it's public information, it's out there, and you could find the links to access it. But what we provide is the technical skills and expertise. As you start reading through the Google program, they'll be asking for some very specific technical requirements and expertise. My first question to you would be, do you know the legal requirements to file for a 501c3 that meets the Google Ad Grants requirements? It's very technical, and if you filed the application wrong, it might take you a year or more to actually acquire that determination. Do you know how to build websites? Do you know all of the back end website technical strategies that have to be in place for a website? Why do you even need to worry about that? I'm sure your expertise is in some other area. So that is why we want to handle the entire program for you, because we have the expertise and the experts that can handle all of the different processes and applications that need to be filed for the Google Ad Grant program. There are some additional frequently asked questions on the website. If you have more questions, go ahead and check those out. So let's do a real quick recap. For a zero ad spend, you can get $10,000 per month in ads. That's $120,000 per year. Or if you add it up over a 5-year period, that's $600,000. But this ad grant is for life. And just a side note, eligibility is based on maintaining the Google Ad Grant with the minimum conversions requirements. And that's all in the details of the grant. And we'll be letting you know what that is. But hey, if you get an ad grant manager, you don't have to worry about it. So here is what we can do for you. And we do it all. We provide guidance. That's the first step, because we want to ensure that you understand what is needed and how to really maximize the results. So as your Google Ad Grant consultant, we will first analyze your for-profit business to identify what educational content work best to establish your tax-exempt organization as a hub for information and education and an effective distribution center. That's key to help you identify what would work best, and we will guide you through that process. Then we're going to take care of everything else too. And we will say 100% approval rate, because we don't have anyone that has not been approved. We're going to walk you through and do all of the implementation for you. We do it all. We establish a tax-exempt organization for you, filing all of the appropriate compliant paperwork. We create a state-of-the-art Google-approved website that meets all of the technical specifications. And I want to emphasize, it will be state-of-the-art. There will be many additional features that you could use for that website. We will obtain that third-party certification that is required in order to apply for the Google Ad Grant. And then after that certification, we will secure your Google Ad Grant for you, and you'll be ready to get those ads out there. Now, I want to make a quick note. We don't run the ads for you, nor advise on marketing strategies. However, we do have a marketing package add-on which provides a digital marketing specialist ad manager. So you might want to consider that. Here at the Philanthropreneur Foundation, we do have and use an ad manager because we believe our time is best spent where we have expertise, and we certainly don't have expertise in managing an ad. So let's get started. And the very first step is to complete the Google Ad Grant Purpose to Profits form. It's right below this video. We're just gathering basic information to ensure our first chat is efficient and productive. Once you've submitted, you will receive a link to schedule a chat, because we want to see the form and review it first before we chat. So I hope this has been useful. And for you, your next step is to get ready to claim your free ads for a profitable business. Find all the links you need on this page.